I am that you're all here on a blurry, rainy night. Come here, Michael. This guy, you've already figured it out, didn't fall off a turnip truck. He has a degree of sophistication harmonically and melodically and conceptually that since my entire life has been dedicated to music since I was a little kid, I think I've heard it all. And he is, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm not so sure I am, in a way the last of a line of composers and arrangers who understands some secrets about the beauty of the pentatonic scale and other technicalities that are irrelevant to the beauty that if you know what to do with them, they create euphoria, bliss, happiness. And it's because I'm happy he's here, and it's because he is so special that we've inducted him into our Jazz Hall of Fame.
Oh, my goodness.
Mike Tomaro.
Wow, Jim, thank you, man. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Wow.
He'll be back.
Well, the sixth piece we're going to play, I originally wasn't going to tell you where this came from, but since I had the opportunity to, I will now. And I only do this so you can understand the programmatic nature of it. I had mentioned my wife whenever we played Angels, and so unfortunately my wife about 14 years ago passed away from pancreatic cancer. And that's unfortunate, very unfortunate. But it set me on an interesting path. And so I got this idea that I would start doing some fundraising for the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. And so a year to the day that she passed, we did our first concert. And we did 7 of them, raised several $1,000s each time, which was really marvelous. But this piece that we're going to play for you right now, try to get through this, piece we're going to play for you right now, I wrote on for that very first concert. And the reason I want to tell you about it is because I want you to understand the programmatic nature of this. The title of this piece is Heaven Sent. And if you've, probably folks who are about my age, you understand what this idiom means. You talk about someone, oh, this woman is lovely I'm with now. She is sent from heaven. She's sent, heaven sent. And I thought I would sort of turn the idiom around and think about what a trip to heaven might have been for her whenever she passed away. So this is called Heaven Sent. Thank you so much. So we're going to do something that we didn't do in the first set, except for the very first tune, is play something you might know. Actually, you probably don't know this one, but I think it's worthwhile for you to get to know what this is. Duke Ellington, in about the middle or toward the end of his career, wrote 3 sacred concerts that were premiered up in New York City. And these were amazing concerts. They weren't masses like Mary Lou Williams. Mary Lou Williams, Pittsburgher. I always like to salute the Pittsburghers. And Mary Lou Williams wrote some jazz masses. But Duke wrote 3 sacred concerts. Very lavish productions with huge choirs, jazz singers. He even employed a tap dancer to do a David Dance Before the Lord, that kind of thing. When amidst all this excitement and all this grandiosity, there is a piece that's right in the middle that goes down to just voice and piano. And it's a woman named Babs Gonsalves who sang with him, and it's a piece that has no lyrics to it whatsoever. It's just vocalese. And it's Duke, if you're interested in knowing this, it's Duke on Fender Rhodes, and the Fender Rhodes had a very funny thing at that time whenever they had a stereo vibrato. So you've listened to this in headphones, it'll go like, wow, 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 wow. You know, it's very interesting. But the tune is harmonically so incredibly interesting, and I've always loved it. And I thought it would be interesting to do this. So, and the great thing about this shows you Duke's very sly sense of humor. This is actually called T.G.T.T, which stands for Too Good to Title. Keith Bishop on baritone saxophone. Zach Niess on trombone. So we're going to get back to another original. This one has not seen the light of day, but one other time, I guess, yeah. So this is, several years ago, I started to try to figure out. Oh, we have, by the way, at Duquesne University, we have the group, the very nationally acclaimed, internationally acclaimed group called the Tamburitsins. I don't know if you happen to have heard of them or not, but it's a group that does Ukrainian, Slovenian, Slovak dancing, that sort of thing, which has a lot of very interesting odd meters. So having heard some of that, both as a student at Duquesne and then as a teacher at Duquesne, it inspired me to write this next piece in honor of, memory of all the stuff that's happening in Ukraine right now. This is called Blues for Ukraine. Jeremy Siskind on piano. Andy Waddell on guitar. At the fan club tonight, huh? It's one of the all-time great American popular songwriters of the second wave was Johnny Mandel. And one of the most beautiful, yeah, of course, one of the most beautiful pieces he wrote is a tune that was from a movie called The Americanization of Emily. This is called Emily. Jeff Jarvis on trumpet. Keith Bishop on flute. Well, we have one more piece to play for you, but I have to thank everybody responsible for bringing me out here. This is a night I will never, ever forget, man. It's such a beautiful night. Thanks first of all, to the band. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you. I'll tell you one quick story. You know, whenever we go to do these things, and we all do these things, you know, whenever we start out the rehearsal, you wonder how it will gel. And as you guys will definitely attest to and admit this, the first 10 minutes was, you know, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, this will be interesting to see how this works. 10 minutes though, and it went right there. And it's one of the beautiful things about the music, right? Everybody adapts, man. Yes, yeah. I want to take a moment to thank Jim and Renee for having me. Thank you, Jarmil. I'm sorry, geez, I'm forgetting half my names now. Dave back here, all the folks at the center here. I'm just, like I said, I'm overwhelmed. It's such a beautiful thing, and I'm so appreciative you all had me out here, man. Thank you so much. We're going to close now. Thanks. We're going to close now with a piece that's off the album. This is part of the Four Seasons suite. I didn't do Vivaldi. I wasn't about to do that, but I did my own thing. And so this last one, in fact, just to give you a kind of why I called it this, so that each of these has subtitles. So I took each of the seasons' names and decided to find one noun that would kind of describe it. So autumn became autumn glow, the idea of the leaves, the color of the leaves. Winter was the calm, the idea of the calm and when the snow falls. Spring, I couldn't find anything else to do but use the word joy, because we're joyful whenever spring happens. And now we're in the summer, and so this is called Summer Heat. Jeff Jarvis on trumpet. Glenn Cashman on tenor saxophone. Ryan Dong on drums. The band.
Wow. Wow. The T.G.T.T. Mike Tomaro. His crazy mob. They put it together. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Come back. Next year we start all over again. Summer heat, we're ready. Thank you, guys. Love all you guys. Thank you.